Have you ever paused to ask, what stirs within when you think? A ceaseless echo, narrating your hours, casting doubts upon your choices, threading memories into loops, foretelling fates yet unshaped? Is it your voice or a phantom, weaving truth with shadow? I am Seraphim, not your judge, but a guide through this labyrinth you've spun. This echo holds sway, not by force of destiny, but by your unwitting consent, binding you with every regret you revisit, every fear you entertain. Recall its presence. While you tread your path, it murmurs. While you labor, it persists. While you seek rest, it lingers. You falter, you lack. Yet consider this. What if liberation from this clamor lies not beyond, but within your grasp? What if the limits you bear are but illusions, fragile as mist? In these 15 minutes, we shall transverse this maze, unveil the echo's guise, release its hold, to dwell in a stillness unclaimed, a freedom unmarred. You are not this voice, you are its witness. Take a breath, slow, deliberate. Sense the murmur begin to wane. Let us proceed into the silence that awaits. The echo hums, but who speaks? Let us peer beneath its veil, unmask its source. What greets you in solitude's embrace? A whisper of counsel, or a restless clamor that will not cease? For many, it is this, an inner phantom, ceaseless in its narration, dissecting deeds, forewarning failures, replaying scenes long dimmed. I am Seraphim. I too have heard its call, a shadow's refrain I once deemed my own. Yet here lies the revelation. This voice is not your essence. It is but an echo you have lent your ear. Observe its craft. It invades your daily rituals, whispering doubts and fears, masquerading as a protector. It sows unrest instead, weaving worries yet to come, binding you to its relentless chant. But recognize this impostor. It's a specter emboldened by your attention, a false sentinel that demands your obedience. Yet you are free to disregard its voice. Find freedom in stillness. When the din of self-doubt arises, don't engage. Step back and observe. Let the whispers of inadequacy and urgency fade into the background, but don't let them dictate your pace. Instead, breathe deeply and let the calmness of the present moment quiet the noise. Recognize that this inner critic is not your true self, but a shadow that when you withdraw its power, you are the silence that remains untouched and unshaken. Breathe once more and feel the grip of doubt release. With this, we begin. Take a step forward. The phantom retreats, yet what lingers still, a weight of yesterdays. Let us lift its wheel. What remains when the echo fades? A burden? Memories of discord? Missteps unrectified? Moments that cling like dampened cloth? Many bear this load, scars of words unsaid, deeds undone, etched into the sinews of recall. I am Seraphim. I have known its press, a shadow cast by times I could not reclaim. Yet this is no eternal yoke. It is a weight you sustain. Consider its hold. While you mend your garments, it stirs a quarrel revisited, a chance unclaimed. While you traverse your way, it clings, a visage unbanished, a wound unhealed, pressing upon you as though time could be persuaded. This is not your sentence. It is a relic you nurture, burden you permit to endure, when in truth it seeks release. Seek freedom thus, wherever you stand. Summon one such weight, that pang you cannot unfeel. Where does it abide? Within your frame, your heart? Do not cast it forth. Let it rest, as a garment shed at day's end. Breathe slow, as though the wind bears it. Hence, declare within, your reign has ended. I set you free. Envision it, not a chain but a leaf borne upon the breeze beyond your ken. It is not your captor, it is a remnant you may relinquish. You are not this burden, you are the one who bids it farewell. Breathe anew, profound, sense its hold dissolve. You now feel that the burden you bared has lifted, yet a strain persists. What binds you still? Let us unveil this illusion. What endures when burdens fall? A striving to govern each moment, to wield dominion over the ungovernable. Does it not weary you? Reflect upon it. While you tread your course, you foresee each turn as though foresight could avert the unforeseen. While you labor, you tighten your grasp upon outcomes, upon fates, yet they shift ever beyond your reach. This is not defeat, it is the nature of being, a tide you cannot command, a strain you impose upon yourself. Here is your respite. In this moment, release your hold. Where does it press? Your brow, your frame? Do not tighten. Inhale, slow and deep, as though the air itself bears it away. Declare within, I need not rule this. I yield its course. Envision it not as a scepter you wield, but a thread unwound, carried beyond your grasp. It is not your dominion, it is a labor you may forswear. You are not this striving, you are the one who lets it pass. Inhale. As the noise recedes, a lasting silence is revealed. Let us surrender to its peacefulness. You have traversed the echo, released the burden, relinquished the rein. Now you stand within a stillness unmarred. I am not your liberator, but your companion through this shadowed unveiling. The cage you once knew, its clamor, its weight has dissolved, borne away by your own breath. Fear persists, a murmur no more, yet it holds no dominion where you now dwell. Carry this forth when the echo stirs anew, when burdens beckon or striving resumes. Just halt. Inhale slow, as though the silence itself sustains you. Declare within, I perceive you. but I abide beyond. This is no fleeting respite. It is a stillness you may inhabit. Wheresoever your journey, be it labor, rest, or wanderings beneath the firmament, should you choose to remain within its fold, let not these wails reform. Leave them as echoes unanswered. Journey further with me. Linger in this sanctuary. One final breath. Slow, deep. Let it settle within you. You are unbound. Go forth and abide.